Hello, everybody. How are you? How is your TEDx experience going? That's nice. So, the general topic of this TEDx event is Young Voices, Big Ideas. And we are really discussing some awesome ideas. But I am sure that as young people, and well, everybody here, at least once in their life, they have tried to come up with an idea that will be so great that it will change the world completely. But then you start thinking and thinking and thinking, and it looks like it's impossible. Our mind is blank. So, what is the problem? Are we just not good enough, like the big figures in history, to change the world? No. Let me tell you that the problem is we are seeing this from the wrong perspective. That's why I'm here to talk about the big idea of small ideas and how they're actually the ones that define the whole world around us. So let's start with an example, shall we? You all know Apple, right? It, it is one of the biggest companies right now in the world. But do you think it really started with the big idea of creating a company that sells millions of computers all around the world? No, no. It started with two people who decided they wanted to build a computer, so they did, and they sold it, they had their ups and downs, and look where they are now. In 2021, it was already valued at over $2 trillion, which is a lot. And it actually started from something that is very small. So we don't have to start thinking about something very, very ambitious, which is impossible to do. So this doesn't mean these two people weren't ambitious, but they started with something that is small and is feasible, and then they did it. Another example I really like is Salman Khan, who is the founder of Khan Academy. This is an educational platform with thousands of educational videos on any topic you can think related to school, and it has millions of users all around the world because its contents are available in multiple languages. So it is a really big company, and it helps millions of students, as I said, and I was one of them not so long ago, so you can really tell this is influential, right? But what if I told you that this actually started as a way for the creator, Mr. Khan, to help his little cousins with their homework? And he recorded the video, he uploaded it to YouTube, and that here is where we are now. So again, it started from something small and feasible, and it grew. So when you want to think of something that will change the world, you can be ambitious, but you have to start small. And then if you are lucky and if you're skilled, it will grow massively like these cases. But what happens if I am not lucky or skilled? I'm sure some of you have thought this. Well, again, we are seeing this from the wrong perspective. So I'm going to show you some memes which were popular a few months ago. I don't know if you will think that they are funny, but they were really popular, so let's see them. They go something like this. Time traveler moves a chair. The timeline, iPhone 9. Alexander Fleming eats bread. The timeline, bacteria everywhere. And time traveler moves a rock. The timeline, hello, this is the big idea of horrible ideas. So of course, these are just memes. They are not a proof of what I'm going to say, but I think they reflect something we all know deep inside, that small actions can actually make the difference. In this case, it's a time traveler who goes to the past, makes a very, very, very tiny change, and then the whole timeline is completely different, as you saw. And it seems intuitive, it seems reasonable that this should be true. So let's see another example. If we could represent our life as a sequence of arrows that lead us somewhere, which are the actions we take, and we made just a very small tweak, do you think it would really go back to where it started just because the tweak was small? So say, if the first day I met my best friend, I had said, "Hello, what's your name? I am Jaime, nice to meet you," instead of, "Hello, are you in this classroom? I need the homework, please." Uh, so the difference is only 5 words, but this is going to change your first conversation with this person, which doesn't seem very important. But if your first conversation is different, then your whole relationship with them is also going to be different, likely. And if you have a different relationship, then your whole life will change, which will in turn change the life of people around you, and this changes the life around people, around the people around you, and so on. So the effect is actually exponentially growing. It goes to something completely different. And I'm sure you all know this as the butterfly effect, right? So now I would like us all to, by the end of this presentation, we are all going to come up with an idea that is feasible, and we are actually going to do it. And for this, I'm going to tell you a personal story that might help you see what I'm trying to tell you. So I have always known I love science and programming and math because I like solving these kinds of problems. But if 3 years ago you had told me that another one of my passions would be teaching, I would not have believed it. But it all started when I was researching a topic, and I thought it was really interesting. I had to share it with my classmates. So I spoke to my teacher, and I organized a small presentation, and it was good. It was a small presentation. But from that point, I just started loving doing this, because teaching, at the end of the day, is like sharing. And I think everybody loves sharing because we are human beings. That's why when we are excited about something, we always tell our friends, "Look at my new high score in this video game, amazing." Or, "Look at what my mom bought me, it's so cool, right?" We always want to share the things we love. And all of us here have something that we think is amazing, but nobody talks about it. So that's why teaching is great. We can share these things, and I think many more people should do it. But right now, I would like you all to close your eyes. Please close your eyes for 10 seconds or 20. I will tell you when to open them. No peeking, eh? So I would like you to think about the thing you love the most. It's that thing that every day when you get home, you want to do it. What is it? Wouldn't you like more people to know about it? So open your eyes. I don't know what you thought about. Maybe the best action you could take related to this thing you love could be teaching, like me. Or maybe it could be anything else. The possibilities are endless. In my case, I decided, after some more presentations I did relating topics I like, I founded a computational science club in my school, which actually mixes all of the things I love: science, math, programming, and of course, teaching. So it went from a small presentation to this, and who knows what the future holds. And right now, we are learning a lot about programming. We have learned how to program in Python from scratch, which you might think is a bit complicated. After all, I'm sure many of you are thinking, what is this? But it's not really so complicated. It's actually the same reason why, for example, most people in the UK don't speak Portuguese. Not because it's super hard, but because they don't focus on it. So I thought that was a shame, because programming is a really powerful tool, and that's why I decided to share it with them. And right now we are making really cool projects together. We are analyzing audio waves, calculating the number pi from scratch. And you can really do whatever you want. One of my students even decided they wanted to plot a Pringle, so so you can do that if that's what you're into. It's nice. You really see the possibilities are endless. So maybe relating to the thing you love so much, teaching could be a good way to take it to other people. But since I don't know what you really thought, it could be anything else. Maybe you could try volunteering, which many people have tried, and they have really positive experiences, which help other people, and also it's good for them because they are nice experiences. Or really, whatever. You can try to learn an instrument with a friend and make a small band, or just simply play more sports, which are good for your health. So of course, this will change your life, and it will also be beneficial for the people you influence because you are going to play in teams. So now we all have ideas. Maybe you still haven't had time. So after this presentation, and I invite you to continue thinking. And now let's take this into the real life and let's change the world. Thank you.